So I guess I'm wondering, how do you get over the emotional automatic reaction?
So I guess the one that really hit me, pushed me over the edge, was Wayne Dyer. One day he got two letters in the mail the same day. And one letter was this long explanation of like, I listened to your stuff and it literally transformed me. It changed my life. Had to write this letter to thank you. Your teachings, I was this, I was a drug addict. My life was terrible. It's horrible. I listened to your stuff. It changed. Like, y- I owe you everything. Like, you're a godsend. You transformed my life. You saved me. And then you open the next letter. He's like feeling all fantastic. Ah, it's so great. He opens the next letter. The next letter is this long letter. You're the biggest liar and hypocrite. You're a fraud. You should be put in prison for the
Cancel.
crap you're teaching. You should be canceled. Like, how dare you? The audacity to you open your stupid mouth and blah blah blah. I mean, just on and on. I mean, somebody went through a lot of trouble to tell him he was just such an idiot. And he took both the letters. He took the letter, he put it back in the separate envelopes, sealed them up, and mailed them back. Returned them, right? And he's like, he's like, other people's opinions of me are none of my business. And I was like, wait, what? And he's like, my business is to do the work that God put me here to do. That's my business. And some people will like it and some people will hate it. That's really not my business. So I'm going to lean into being my very best self, and some will like it and some won't, and I'm not going to take it personal. And so that's where I started saying, well, I'm not going to take this personally. I'm not going to be emotionally connected, because what I do is just tell myself ahead of time, I'm going to say something, a lot of people won't like it. Am I okay with that?
Maybe because everything you've said, like I also read the story. I also got, and maybe that's the difference is that I don't feel like I'm consciously doing that every time. It's not like I'm thinking about it either way, but it's somehow when I get on Instagram and I see this, it's almost like I'm shocked. Like, what? Can't believe this.
How could somebody
I
not
just need
like
to-
my stuff?
I just need to remember and expect. And I think it is. It's kind of this preemptive planning of like, they're going to judge me. They're going to think I'm better than them. They're going to think
I'm ruining my
I'm
kids.
ruining my kid. They're going to think I don't know what I'm talking about. And I just need to expect that. And I think if you expect something like that, then it's less shocking to your system. Because I think that's where the pain of being judged comes from. It's almost like a slap in the face. But if you're expecting it, you're kind of like, "Oh, okay,
Saw that one coming.
I knew that was going to happen." I'm just,
Yeah.
thinking out loud. But to me, that kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
That if I'm literally expecting, oh, I'm going to get on Instagram now and see haters' comments, then it's less painful.
I guess it was a good reminder too to remember that like other people's opinions and judgments of me don't define me.
Well, and something that does also help is because that is one thing Wayne Dyer also taught is that other people's judgments reveal more about their own thinking than they do about you. And oftentimes people judge you because it's threatening to their own choices, threatening to their own life. Because they're like, if you're doing this, then you, by the way you're living, are saying this is wrong. And they're threatened by that, right? So it's really revealing more about them than it is about you. So often something I will do, and I'll do this with Instagram too, is I think about, oh, that's interesting. They're saying that they're doing these things. I wonder what that means psychologically. So I'm thinking more about them and their state of mind than I am about, they think I'm such a bad person, and I'm switching it around. That definitely helps me. Because I'm a psychologist. I'm trying to understand their psychology. What would make them say something like that? They must have a limited worldview. Then I feel superior about myself. That's great.